Now, this is an awesome event I'm about to talk about. We're talking about a beautiful couture fashion show. A lot of people, food, drinks, and all the proceeds are going to help the homeless of New Mexico. We're talking about the High Tea Fashion Show, and here with more on the fashion show, more on Pennies for the homeless and what they are doing for the community, Joseph Saavedra. Good morning, Joseph.
Good morning.
Thanks for coming in.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
First off, before we get to the fashion show and the details, let's talk about Pennies for the Homeless. This is an organization that you founded.
Right.
Okay, so let's talk about what you guys do.
Well, Judge Dos Santos and I founded this in 1993, and we implemented it in the school system in the beginning.
Okay.
Which enabled kids to do their philanthropy work from first grade through 12th grade.
Interesting.
And then Buddy Roberson, who was the activity director, retired, so we lost the schools because he was the contact there.
Okay.
So I came up with a very creative idea of high tea fashion show.
And that is going to help basically provide services for the
25 homeless shelters.
That's right. You know, what was interesting is you were just starting to tell me your brief, yours not brief, but your story about when you came back to the Albuquerque area
Right.
after being involved in Hollywood and all of that.
Right.
This is near and dear to your heart because you were telling me years ago when you came here, you knew the few homeless people that we had at that time
Exactly.
here in our community. And then you were astounded by the increase.
The growth of it just blew my mind. And I said, you got to do something about it.
Yeah.
So the Honorable Judge Dos Santos and I started the foundation, so we're the founders of it. And it's just taken off like a snowball.
That's great.
And what I'm doing is I pull my Hollywood plugs and bring in friends, designers, to do the couture. And we bring in models from LA, New York, or Phoenix.
This is the real deal, folks.
This is the real deal.
A high fashion show. You call it high tea.
High tea. Because high tea right now is so popular.
Okay.
And it's a culture that was going away, Elizabeth.
That's interesting. I didn't know this.
It was absolutely going away. So I said, we got to revive it. You know, because generations of people should continue that tradition.
Wow. And you've been doing this for how long now?
This is our 17th annual high tea.
Wow. 17 years.
And
going
our current,
strong.
very, very strong.
Okay.
And all proceeds go to 25 local shelters,
Okay.
including, we just added Roswell Community Kitchen
good.
2 years
I mean,
ago.
we're talking across the state here.
Yes. St. Elizabeth's in Santa Fe, and we're going to add one in Las Cruces.
Let's talk about the designer that you have coming in for this.
Okay, his name is Kevin Hall.
Okay.
And he is very well known. He is currently he's in Rome doing the Italian couture shows.
Wow.
So, and from there, he's coming to Albuquerque.
And I believe these are some of his dresses?
Yes, ma'am. These are his
Wow,
current
okay.
this is his current collection that you will be seeing at the high tea. Aren't they fabulous?
They're beautiful. We're talking about a well-known fashion designer, models from LA, Hollywood. This is the real deal. A fashion show that you're setting up once again this year for the community to get involved. And what amazes me is all the proceeds are going to help the homeless.
Correct. 25 shelters we feed every year. We just gave $10,000 funds to 5 shelters.
Yeah.
Cuidando los Niños, Albuquerque Rescue Mission,
We talk about them a lot.
Brothers of the Good Shepherd,
Yeah.
Healthcare for the Homeless. Wow. And it's a great feeling. You know, when you hand someone a check and they go, our washer and dryer just gave out, this is a miracle.
You know what's interesting, Joseph, is the contrast between the event. We're talking about a high fashion show, a lot of big models, big name designers, and the contrast between that and the population that you're helping.
Right.
What made you want to do that?
What made me want to do that, I'm glad you brought that up, is the contrast of bringing a little bit of Hollywood to my hometown.
Yeah.
You know, and it's a good feeling, Elizabeth, to be able to do something
Sure.
other than just be.
Yeah, be known for it, and you are known for, the experiences that you've had. You said back in the day, you did makeup and fashion for
Mrs. Sinatra, Frank Sinatra's
Frank
wife.
Sinatra's wife. So That's amazing that you can still bring those contacts, bring your resources, and put a little bit of Hollywood here.
These people
for
have
such a
been
great
so
cause.
wonderful to me.
That's good.
My dear friend,
Yeah.
Mr. Blackwell, who is now in heaven, very instrumental in my career. I asked him, and he said, absolutely, I'll be there. Bill Blass, he's passed on too. I have to tell you, one of our designers, Michael Costello, dressed Beyonce for the Grammys.
This is one of your past designers that you had.
Yes, 11 years ago.
On the show, in the fashion show.
Yes.
Wow, that is.
Isn't that impressive?
That's amazing. Yeah, that is impressive. So anybody can go to this. Do you got to sign up?
Absolutely.
How does it work? Because let's give you some information real quick. November 9th is. That's when this fashion show, the high tea fashion show, is going to happen. It's a Sunday.
Right.
Doors open at 11:30. Hotel Albuquerque. And is that correct? Tickets start at $65?
$65.
Wow, it sounds like a great event, and you're getting.
And let me tell you the sweet thing about it. Your $65 will be divided among 25 shelters because the event is underwritten every year by Wells Fargo,
Oh, that's great.
Valero Gas and Oil. They've been a sponsor since the inception of Pennies for the Homeless.
Kudos to them.
Isn't that beautiful?
That is awesome. Get involved. Go support this high tea fashion show that is coming up again November 9th. Take a date.
Yes.
$65 is not bad.
And at 11:30 we have a fashionista lane, we call it, and we have local vendors come in and sell their jewelry and their art, and it's great. It's a
Yeah.
great cause.
Well, fantastic. You've been doing great work.
Thank
you
you
so
so
much,
much.
Joseph. Again, November 9th. We do have a recap and a link to the tickets on our website. Just go to krqe.com. We'll be right back.